Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is July 24th, 2025, and we're diving into the second quarter earnings report of NLY Capital Management. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. NLY Capital Management, a leading diversified capital manager, has just released its Q2 2025 earnings report, and there's a lot to unpack, from their earnings performance to strategic initiatives.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the financial highlights. NLY reported a GAAP net income of 0.03 cents per share, but more importantly, earnings available for distribution came in at 73 cents per share. John, how does this compare to expectations?
Well, the earnings available for distribution of 0.73 cents per share actually beat the analysts' forecast of 71 cents, which is a positive sign. The economic return for the quarter was 0.7%, and the book value per share stands at 18.45 cents, indicating a stable financial position despite market volatility.
That's interesting. How does this performance reflect on their overall profitability?
It shows that NLY is effectively managing its portfolio to generate consistent returns. The focus on earnings available for distribution rather than GAAP net income highlights their ability to distribute income to shareholders, which is crucial for a REIT like NLY.
Investment and strategy insights. Moving on to their investment strategy, NLY's total portfolio is valued at $89.5 billion, with a notable 6% increase in their agency portfolio. What does this tell us about their strategic direction?
This increase in the agency portfolio, which now represents 62% of their dedicated capital, suggests that NLY is capitalizing on opportunities in the agency market. Their defensive hedge ratio of 92% also indicates a cautious approach to managing interest rate risks.
And what about their residential credit portfolio?
The residential credit portfolio remains robust at $6.6 billion, driven by record securitization issuance. This shows NLY's strength in the non-agency market, further diversifying their investment strategies.
Financing and capital management. Let's discuss their financing and capital management. NLY has $7.4 billion in total assets available for financing. How are they leveraging this?
NLY has been proactive in managing their capital. They priced 7 securitizations totaling $3.6 billion and increased their financing capacity by $500 million through new credit facilities. Their GAAP leverage is at 7.1x, slightly up from the previous quarter, indicating a strategic use of leverage to enhance returns.
How does this impact their financial stability?
These moves enhance their liquidity and provide flexibility to capitalize on market opportunities, ensuring they can maintain their dividend payouts and support their investment strategies.
CEO's perspective and future outlook. Finally, let's hear from the leadership. CEO David Finkelstein mentioned the growth in their agency portfolio and record activity in residential credit. What does this mean for NLY's future?
CEO David Finkelstein highlighted the benefits of their diversified investment strategies. The nearly $5 billion growth in the agency portfolio and record residential credit activity underscore their leadership in the market. Looking forward, they are optimistic about generating industry-leading risk-adjusted returns through their diversified housing finance portfolio.
It sounds like NLY is well-positioned for future growth.
Absolutely. Their strategic initiatives and strong capital management provide a solid foundation for continued success.
Key takeaways. In summary, NLY Capital Management has delivered a strong performance in Q2 2025, with earnings available for distribution beating expectations and strategic growth in their investment portfolios. John, any final thoughts?
NLY's ability to navigate market volatility and deliver consistent returns is commendable. Their strategic focus on diversified investments and robust capital management positions them well for future growth.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Annaly's performance in the comments below.